Hey everyone, DMC Coins back here today, and today it's time to do our February 2021 coin roll hunting finds wrap-up video. But first and foremost, I would like to thank you, Mia's Coins, for sending me this really cool hat. Mia's Coins is a very awesome person in this community. I talk to her almost every Monday night on her friend's live stream, or not her friend, I mean... Anyhow, she goes live every day, or every Monday, and you can show off what you found in the week, you just chat. So make sure to visit Mia's Coins channel. She's a very nice lady. I really enjoy her live streams. She's also got some really cool stickers, and oddly enough, I have both number 4s. So, boom, both signed by her. This is signed by her. She's an awesome friend in the community. So, here we are. Well, I guess it is time to get into the coin roll hunting finds wrap-up. So, I guess we shall go by denomination. First, for pennies, we went through 107,700 coins. Pennies wise, which is 2,104 rolls. That is 43.08 boxes. So, let's see what we got. We got ourselves one Indian head cent right there. And 362 Wheaties. So not too shabby there. We are going to add them to the wheat penny jar right here. So that's out the way, and we also have our thing for the Indian head cents. So, add that 1901 Indian head penny there with its friends. Alrighty. Now we are going to go on to Nichols, because that's all we found in the pennies. And for Nichols, once I find my card with everything on it, yikes, where'd it go? I write everything down and then set the cards aside, because... Alright, well, anyhow, here is the Nichols code. Uh-oh, oops. Anyhow, here's the Nichols card. We went through 33,320 coins, which is 833 rolls, which is 16.66 boxes. So that's cool. And here's what we found. For the 50s, Jeffersons, we got ourselves a total of, I believe it was 277. So that's cool. Here's our 50s Jefferson jar. Add those in there. And after 2 months, it's basically full. So we'll have to figure something else out for that. And for our 40s Jeffersons, we found, I believe, somewhere in the neighborhood of... I think it was 138 plus like 8, so I think it was around 144. Yeah, I think it was around 144, so we've got around 144 40s Jeffersons. Alright. And for our 30s Jeffersons, we found 24 of those. These are all the non-key date 30s Jeffersons. So these are all just 38s and 39s from Philly. So that's cool. That there. And we did indeed get one key date Jefferson nickel. And I'm struggling. There it is. All right. Here's the other Nichols we found. This would be the 1939 Denver key date. So we have an envelope for that over here. So we have for key date Jeffersons. In that, we got one for Buffaloes because we found 7 of those this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 are dateless and technically 5, or I mean dated. There are 4 dated ones and technically 5, because if you look, right there is a 1913 type 1. So we can tell that is a 1913 type 1. So there's technically only 2 dateless ones that we don't know the date on, so that is cool. We did not find a V-nickel this year, or this month, but we found a couple proofs. I'm pretty sure that this 1939 is going to be a proof. I'm going to attempt not to touch it too much, but if you see here, there's just a certain amount of reflectiveness in the fields. It is circulated. It is quite circulated, but I think this is an extremely circulated 1939 proof. I may be wrong, but I don't mind being wrong. So we've got that and a 1997 circulated proof as well. So that gets to go in the proof thing. So cool beans. And we will have more to show with the proofs later. And I believe that's Nichols. So we are going to move on to the dimes. Yeah, the dimes. Here's the paperwork. 39,450 coins, 789 rolls, 15.78 boxes, and a loud truck outside. And we got 19 silver dimes. So we got our silver jar. And we're gonna drop them in there. Boom. I also forgot to mention, for the Nichols, we ended up finding 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. Found 13 silver war Nichols this month. So there we are. We'll check that out later. And that's all we found for the dimes. So moving on to the quarters, 25-cent denomination. 39,920 coins were searched, 998 rolls, 19.96 boxes. So, here's what we found. Let's grab our card here. Quarters. We got 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 1964 silver quarters. So we need that silver jar back out because we're tossing them in there. We have 4 varieties, 3 of which are, if I can find them, which pile is my varieties? That's those, that's those, that's those, this is them. We have a little bit of snow on that roof right there, and then 3 of those are just in God We Rusts. Pretty common, but cool nonetheless. And actually, those will probably go in the miscellaneous bin, so I'll show that later. The next thing we have is 3 San Francisco minted, not intended for circulation coins. These are all business strikes with the S mint mark. They are not proofs. These are business strikes. They started from in 2012. A lot of them are rarer than the West Point quarters, so that is super cool. We found 3 of those. So boom, right in there. Then we got 5 non-San Francisco NIFC proofs, or quarters. We found 5 proofs. We got this one, which is in okay shape. 2013 Mount Rushmore, South Dakota. Try not to touch these. Ellis Island, New York. For my New Yorkers out there. We got a 68S proof that's been in circulation for a bit, but it's a 68S proof. We got an 89, same thing. And a 2018 that I found in a customer roll. Also neat. So these, like I mentioned, we need the proofs back out. Those get to go in there. I think that's the end of the proofs. Now, with the West Points. We got 4 from 2019. We got 1 War in the Pacific. Nope, I'm sorry. Make that 2 War in the Pacifics. We got an American Memorial Park and a San Antonio Missions. So that's cool. Put them in the 2019 West Point. Right there. And 2020 West Points. We got 6. We got 1, 2, 3 Weir Farms. We got an American Samoa. We got a Salt River Bay, and we got a Tallgrass Prairie. So, this is my first Tallgrass, which is really cool. I like that design. I think that is cool, so I'm going to toss those in there. Alright. Now, $50. We went through 4 boxes. So, here's what we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 40%ers on the month. We got a 66, 66, 66, 66, 67. Yeah, we got 6 66s and a 67. So that's cool. So these get to go in the silver jar. And we got a couple NIFCs, which I put in the miscellaneous piles that we'll see later. And I guess it's time for the foreign coins. Here's all the foreign clad that we found in rolls this month. A lot of Canadian, but we still got some other stuff. about 556 grams there worth of foreign, so that's cool. But we also got silver. We got two 1968 50% silver Canadian dimes. 68, 68, both 50%. They don't stick to a magnet. And, well, they're just the color silver. And we got ourselves a 65, 80% silver quarter. So, I'm going to... I love the noisy cars in my dang neighborhood. They love to bombard me when I'm making videos. Yeah, we'll do this. And we will staple it. Alright, and this can be for our foreign silver that we find. So we'll toss it in there. And toss it in there. So boom, the silver jar is continuing to get filled. That makes me happy. So we got those, got pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, halves. These are the foreigns. They get to go in the foreign jar right here. And also at one of my credit union branches, they gave me the foreigns from the coin machine. So shout out to them. Some US in there still, but mostly foreign. They are all clad to this time around. Got a couple British stuff, some euros, coins. Definitely thank you guys. Got a coin from Brazil in there as well, so that's cool. And yeah. So that's getting fuller. So boom! And here is our miscellaneous jar right here. And here's what we're putting in there. Just a pile of stuff. And here there's anything from toned coins like this. And this. Two coins with holes in them. Two coins with counter stamps. Two NIFCs. Two stickerized. And anything in between is going to be in here. And if we pop the top, those are January's in there. And adding February's right now. So boom, right there. And here's a couple more finds that I failed to mention earlier. These are some, well, this one is a variety coin. This is the 1961 Denver Lincoln cent. And it has a D over horizontal D RPM. If you can see, you may or may not be able to see if it wants to focus. It doesn't want to focus because it wants not to focus. Okay, come on. There we are. Too much light, maybe. Nope, not enough light. Oh my gosh, cameras. And there's also, we are filming upside down. Well, for some reason it showed that I was filming upside down, but I wasn't. So that's really weird. My gosh, technology is so weird. Can't handle it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do our calculations for the amount of coins we went through on the year. We're going to start out with the halves, pennies, nickels. Alright, so 107,700. Hold on. Plus quarters is 39,920. Plus nickels is 33320. Silver Life, if you're watching, 333. 4,000 halves. Plus dimes is 39,450. And I do believe we have a number. We have a number, folks. Alright. The amount of coins we searched in February of 2021 is 224,390. So that is a fantastic number. Nice. And I just love when stuff likes to... I gotta learn to edit so I can edit this kind of stuff out, because that's just kind of annoying. I also forgot to fail to mention that we have a blank planchet that we found. It's gonna be zinc, but it's a blank planchet. So that'll be put in the more interesting category. No, there's something else I want to mention. I guess in the meantime, while I try to figure that out, we can go ahead and show this. This is what all I went through each day. More of a breakdown. So if you'd like to pause here, you can find a place where the camera's not shaking too bad and read that. I write down what I go through every day. Obviously 1 cent for pennies, 5 cent for nickels, 10 cent dimes, 25 cent quarters, you know, things like that. And I think I'll show you this. This is some cool stuff that I got in February. These, my friends, these are sticks. Oh, no, they're not sticks. They're, these are 3D printed stick-like things. And what are these used for? Well, they're used for these. And they make these. I'll demonstrate in a video soon, but these are definitely cool, and I love dropping stuff. It's so fun. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. I wanted to get my microscope up so I could show you the RPM that 1961 deal over horizontal beat. I've shown it on a video before, but I want to show it again because this is my channel, and So while I get that up, leave in the comment section what I should make a video on next, if you're still here. Also, I forgot to mention this. My birthday is March 16th. So, if anyone would like to send me anything, send me an email. For people who don't have my address already, send me an email at in all lowercase. Here's my email: DakotaCloyd777@gmail.com. No capitals, no spaces, all one thing. DakotaCloyd777@gmail.com. And if I know you, if I recognize you, I will send you my address. Who knows? I might even do a giveaway. If stuff gets sent in, it depends on how much I get, but I might just be like, oh, I got 15 things, let's give something away. So hopefully, if you feel good enough to send me something, I'd much appreciate it. I love getting new stickers and new things like that. And let's open that and get that up there. Come on, you slowpoke computer. And let's try to put that under there, see if that is showing up well. Aha. Here we are. Here's what I wanted to show off. This is the 1961 D over horizontal D RPM. You can see a D, the normal D mid mark right there, but then over here, some stuff jutting out. And I think there's something on there. Anyhow, it's either a scratch or something, but you can kind of see between the top and the bottom points of the D, there's a little line, and it kind of looks weird. It's like a backwards one or something. That's going to be the other D right there. So that, my friends, is the second 1961 D over horizontal D RPM that I have found. So that's super neat indeed. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. As always, happy hunting. Hopefully made it through this video. I know it's sometimes long and I get weird. Anyhow, peace!